This broadcast is presented to you by Mayo Clinic, the #1 hospital in the world.
Polo and Equestrian Club. We're in the mid-stages now of the UAE Polo Federation Cup 2026. We've got 2 games today. They are crucial games. The winners of these games today will go through to the semi-finals. The losers will go through to the subsidiary semis. The first game is El Basha Polo versus Jehangiri Polo. So both of these teams have had 1 win and 1 loss in their first 2 games. This is their 3rd match, and it is a must-win for them to stay alive in this tournament. My name's Tim Ward, and I'll be the commentator throughout this tournament with the big final on Saturday the 17th. We've already got Ben Sali Polo through to the semi-final, along with the UAE Polo team. And today they're battling for the last 2 spots in the semis. For El Basha Polo, at number 1 is Hani Jabshe. At 2 is Eluan Badarello. 3, Thomas Willans. And at the back, Juan Ambrosio. For Jehangiri, at 1 is Saad Jehangiri, 2 is Juan Cruz Guevara, 3 Dante Castagnola, and at the back is Hissam Haidar, the Pakistani professional. Getting ready to throw the ball in, and we are underway, ladies and gentlemen. And we got a foul very early on there. Jehangiri, Dante Castagnola is riding a little grey called Polo. We'll have a look at some of the other horses out there as well. Tommy Willans is on Elsa, little Elsa. He always plays this horse in the first chukker. Great little horse Tommy Willans is on. So we're going to start with the 60 early on. 60-yard penalty for Jehangiri. It's better. Just, yeah. Yeah, but it's like it's broken. Along the ground it goes. Oh, and it gets through the pack. It wasn't the cleanest shot, but it was straight and it got through and gets Jehangiri on the board. In fact, they started with half a goal, as they are a 10-goal team. And they've got 1 back now, or 1 is on top of that. So 1.5 goals now for Jehangiri El Basha. Yet to get off that mark after that early foul. And the ball goes back in play. This time El Basha do win the line-out with Eluan. He's lucky his horse. What a horse. Kicked it on for him there. Nicely done for Eluan's horse. He checks up here. Can't get the under the neck shot. The horse got a little bit leapy there. And the little Palomo with Castagnola picks it up and comes down the ground. He wants to get the pass out. Coming onto it is Namu. Nicely done, Namu, onto that and smacks it first time down the ground. Sardi's having a look for it. It drops down right in front of him. He picks it up beautifully and heads off to goal. It's just to the right at the moment. It's a tricky finish. He opens up and shoots, and that's a great goal for Jehangiri. Lovely team goal, stretching El Basha out. They made a small mistake. Castagnola picked it up on that little grade, turned it around, sent the pass up, and Namu, Hissam Haidar, came sweeping onto it and spanked the pass up to Saad Jehangiri, who did really well to make the approach shot and the finish. So Jehangiri hit the ground running here. 2.5. No, they started with 1.5, so they're 3.5 goals now to 0. El Basha do control it from the line-out. They'll have to be careful not to panic here, to hold their composure and build some momentum and get back into this. Willans now has it at the back, and they are being very patient. He leaves it again. Ambrosio comes running through, gets through as well. Ambrosio runs on toward the goal, running hard and fast at the goal mouth, and he's got through and scored a goal. Wow, we've seen a flurry of goals in the first minute and a half of this game already. one from the penalty spot. And then Jehangiri scored that beautiful team goal. And that was good work from their captain Ambrosio, with Thomas Willans working it from the back, holding on to it, waiting for that gap, and then running through, getting on the board. Willans wins a line out on this little chestnut Elsa. Doesn't break away though, and the backhand does come in from Namu. This is Namu. Castagnola told to leave it. Spanks it forward, but we get a deflection. It may have been steps into the ground there. I'm not sure. The ball's disappeared. Yeah, I think a buried ball there. So the umpire digs it out and picks it up. Jehangiri off to a flying start. 3.5. El Basha, though, coming back into it already with that one goal. Winning the line out was El Basha. A pass up to Willans on Elsa. Sneaks past his man Willans. And a lot of pressure here. Getting ridden off hard by Juan Cruz. Juan Cruz back onto that. Has to leave it alone. His horse kicked it forward, unfortunately for him. So the whistle gets blown. And Jehangiri did have control of it there. He knew he was in the wrong, but it was too late. So umpire blows and they're cantering over to the penalty spot here. Meanwhile, the players are taking this opportunity to change horse halfway through the first chukker. And what a few minutes it's been already. Jehangiri with the 10-goal side versus El Basha's 12. Started with a goal and a half. So El Basha, in their first game, got beaten by Bindrai. They then went on to beat Noon Polo in a great game, 6-5. So that's their 1 win and 1 loss. Jehangiri on the other side, they got beaten by Noon, 9 goals to 7.5. But then they went on to beat Bindrai. So almost all the teams in this tournament have had 1 win and 1 loss in their first 2 games. Very, very competitive. Willans then from the 60. Lovely slow swing, strokes it through the middle of the post there. Great shot, nice 60-yard, and another goal on the board in the first chukker here. This time to El Basha. They've closed it down to that 1.5 goal deficit that they started with. Most of the players have changed horse here at that halfway mark. As they change ends, of course, come back into the middle. Namu, Sam Haider, the 4-goal Pakistani, used to be 6 goals. Great player, one of Pakistani's best players. Sends that one right up into the danger zone here for Jehangiri. The defence looks very good, though, from El Basha. Thomas Willans doing a great job taking the man, peeling it around the left hand, around to the left there, holding on to the control. Castagnola waits close by, so he releases it forward. Eloan will try and wait for it. He's not going to get there, and Castagnola gets there first. He backs it. Oh, man coming down there. Kind of acrobatic fall. He did a cartwheel on his way down there, Namu, but he looks all right. He's up on his feet. The horse is fine too. We might get that again on the replay. Just about landed on his feet there, doing a full 360 cartwheel. But everyone's okay, and I think we'll have a fair play awarded. So as El Basha were in possession of the ball when they blew the whistle, just to check everything's all right, they'll start. El Basha will start with the ball. Ambrosio, great to see him back on the field. He had a fall last week, and he missed a couple of games. He was replaced by Federico von Potocki, or he missed the next game, and the half of the game he fell. Federico filled in for him, so it's great to see him back on the field and playing again for El Basha. Working it down the far side is Willans here, right out on the boards. He's getting pushed out well by Juan Cruz Guevara. Trying to find a way in. He's peeled back around the outside and come through. Oh, that's a good move by him. Now he's breaking through into the middle. A shot attempt there from Elawan, and Willans had another go. Ambrosio on the near side backhand. All three of them had a go at the goal. None of them got it through, though. And eventually it is cleared out here to the right-hand side for Castagnola to pick it up. Saad's gone forward. He's already scored a great goal early on, so they'll know they'll have to watch out for him. A nice pass from Castagnola trying to find Namu, but Ambrosio gets there first. Namu gets him in the ride-off, but he may well have come underneath the swing there. Had to go near side or hit him square from the side. He came through the back of the... in for the ride-off there. Had to come parallel first, so hit from the spot. Ambrosio takes it. He's got Willans behind him if he needs. Juan Cruz Guevara waits. He leaves it for Willans there. Willans plays a nice 1-2 out to the left, Ambrosio. That's really good polo from the two professionals for El Basha there. Ambrosio then brings it back in, sends it. Oh, didn't quite get the clean shot. I think he tried to hit it back to Willans, who'd gone back across the middle. So great idea, great sign of things to come as well. Nice work by the two professionals. Love to see them using the angles sideways up and down the field. Wasting no time. Namu brings it in. Juan Cruz Guevara runs. Dante Castagnola comes across to the right to collect this one. Turns on the gas and comes hard and fast down the field. Riding hard, looks up, what are his options? Everyone's being marked well. Willans cleans up the man there. He's a very complete player, Willans. Very, very good in defence, but he's also very capable at making superb attacks. He's back onto that as well, Willans. Wow, he's everywhere at the moment. Over top of that, Castagnola brings it further back toward his own half. The young lad before turning it here. Oh, and taking it across the middle now. He's going himself, then letting it go into the middle for Saad Jehangiri. Looks like Hani might be claiming the line first, or it could go all the way. He'll be happy to watch that go over the back line. Saad tries to keep it in, but, well, it's a testament to how good these fields are at the Dubai Polo and Equestrian Club with this quality of polo. Great passing and running. But that ends chukker number one, and it was a great chukker indeed in what is effectively the quarter-finals of the UAE Polo Federation Cup, sponsored by UAEV. We'll take a short break here and be back. Jehangiri on 3.5, El Basha on 2. What an awesome first chucker that was. We're about to start chucker number 2. 3.5 goals to 2. It's the last of the league matches for these teams, but it's the most important. It's now do or die. They have to win to stay alive and get through to the semi-finals. A loss, and they'll go through to the sub-semis. Okay, so watch out for Namu. He's on a horse called Loopy. He did some great things on this horse in his last couple of games. So watch out for Hisham Haider on Loopy in this game. In this chucker, sorry. El Basha. Getting ready to start with a hit in from the back line. Juanchi Ambrosio brings it in. He's on a horse called Griga. Little pass to Willans. Willans on Emotiva. Oh, they've lost it there, and it's been picked up here by Namu. Oh, a little mistake, and Namu will capitalize on that all day long. And Jehangiri get an easy one there. Jumped on it. Didn't see him coming. So a little bit too casual from El Basha at the beginning of the second. And it's a quick goal from Namu on Loopy. Back in the ball goes. And El Basha will be keen to make amends early on to close that gap again. 4.5 goals to 2. Do get a whistle early on, though, in that line out. And it's in favour of Jehangiri. So it's Namu and Loopy, the goal scorer. Badarello waits with him. Oh, he's going to go and try and beat Badarello. He's on perhaps his favourite horse here, so he's got the confidence to do this. Big under the neck shot toward the goal, and it's looking really good. There's a couple of El Basha players chasing it back. Oh, did they get there in time? The goal judge says no, and that's another goal for that horse, Loopy and Namu. He stepped on this horse and changed the game. He scored 2 goals in 2 plays, and that lead is stretched away again. 5.5 goals to 2 now. And this beautiful chestnut mare played by Namu. It's quite a high head carriage on her. Very light and fast. And he knows he's got the confidence, Namu, on this horse to make things happen. Well, they've won the line out again, this time with one cruise with Jehangiri. He's dribbling it away because he's got pink shirts all around him. Eventually, Ambrosio does get hold of it and turns it around, waits for his teammates. He leaves it there for Willans. Willans plays it out to the left-hand side, back to Ambrosio. Ambrosio takes on Castagnola, and they cancel each other out, but he's... Oh, he came back onto it there, Ambrosio. Dante was coming down, had turned and come back down onto it. And with Dante, was well on his way down toward the goal. Jehangiri are going to get another penalty. Well, the ball is rolling in favour of Jehangiri at the moment. El Basha will have to regroup after this. So it's Namu and Lupi to take the penalty. High and wide to the right. So El Basha, I have to stay calm, change something up perhaps, or just be a little bit more precise, not making these little mistakes, because Jehangiri are so quick to jump on them. Lupi now coming in to challenge. Oh, Willan's under a lot of pressure here. Lupi's managed to do it with Namu again. This horse is changing the game. The backhand comes in. Oh, it doesn't get picked up by Juan Cruz. And coming through to pick it up now is Ambrosio. Ambrosio for El Basha. He's got Willan's way up at the front, but if he can get the pass away, he's got plenty of space here. Nobody's coming to him just yet, so he's very happy just to bring it a little bit further. He's made another little mistake there. Namu comes back on with Lupi, and she going to win yet another ride-off. Got another turn over that horse, and now it's Castagnola up at the front. Still got Willan's to beat as he gets back very, very well to defend. He's going to try and run around Willan's. That's not going to happen. As he comes back, Willan's with a high-pressure backhand here. Near side, hits it to perfection out to the side. Namu winning yet another ride-off, but getting hooked out. Castagnola tries to turn it round, come back in. Can't. Juan Cruz is there. Eluan Badarello is as well for El Basha. And then Ambrosio eventually getting possession and able to find time to make the pass up to the front. Eluan leaves it there for Willans, who smashes it first time right down the field, right up over the halfway line. And Hani's on a quick one. He's broken away from Saad here. He swings, just clips the top of the ball, and the backhand comes in, followed up with another little backhand from Juan Cruz. But Ambrosio does well to be first in defence there, keeping the back door shut. Turns it around, and Willans comes behind him to support him. He'll leave that for Willans. Willans plays it a little bit to the left, and now he's going himself here. And again, Ambrosio backing up. The two of these pros doing very, very well, getting more and more yards toward the goal. Then from the 60-yard line, he has a shot. They're going to be able to leave it there as it just dribbles wide. And a whistle blows, giving the players a chance to change their horse. So as I mentioned, this tournament is sponsored by UAE, who are the United Arab Emirates Electric Vehicle Charging Network. It's the national electric vehicle charging company fully owned by the UAE government and playing a key role in advancing sustainable mobility across the country. You can follow them at UAEV Official. So that horse Lupi, as we thought, made a big difference to that game. Namu so good on that horse, winning every single ride-off he went into, scoring 2 great goals. 3 including the penalty, I think. It's 5.5 goals now to 2. As they go back to change. Juanchi Ambrosio gets on Tiroteo. Eluan Badarello gets on Hamas. That was a horse played by Willans last year. Tommy Willans was on Emotiva, that half chucker. Now he's on Mil Hoja. Jehangiri, relatively new team, but they've gone right to the top. They play the high goal in Dubai and in England as well. The Gold Cup. So very, very well mounted. They bring the horses into Dubai for the tournament, and then they move on to England to play the high goal over there. So that ball just going wide at the end of that play. We'll start with Jehangiri from the back line. Namu plays it out to Castagnola on Delta. He's told to use it. He can leave it there, but then Namu has to make a play. So he hits it hard first time down the boards, and Saad's got his eye on that one, but it just, unfortunately for Jehangiri, goes over the side. So El Basha will have a hit. After 7 seconds, umpire Southwell will drop the ball, and we're in business again. Now for El Basha, Ambrosio with possession. He's got Willans behind him if he needs. Leaves it there for Willans. Willans takes it a little bit further on Milhoja. Juan Cruz Guevara comes to put in the pressure on this little chestnut. Ambrosio backs him up. They do this nice 1-2, backing each other up. Truck and trailer. Then he sends it forward. Ambrosio. Badarello is getting well marked here, but somehow it's dropped to the right-hand side of Erdogan Badarello, and he flicks it in, and that's a great goal. Well worked from the hit in, from the boards here. El Basha. The two pros at the back, Willans and Ambrosio, coming around, supporting each other, backing each other up, until Ambrosio saw his space and he launched it up. A great pass into the middle, and Badarello did well to take out Castagnola and get the ball on his stick side to finish off the goal. Very nice goal. We're seeing some really good polo here in the 12th goal. Juan Cruz Guevara wins the line out for Jehangiri. Still they lead, 5.5 goals to 5. Leads it there for Namu. Namu comes bursting through the pack, but the bouncing ball gets the better of him. Saad has positioned himself well, but he's gone over the top, and Hani gets a good backhand, but no one's there to pick it up. So Namu is back onto it, over to the near side. Couple of shots on the near side, and he leaves it there behind. Turned very well. Milhoja, very nice horse. Willans, beautifully mounted. Sends it up there for El Basha. Doesn't quite reach the man, so the backhand comes in. And picked up here by Castagnola on Delta. Castagnola, he's all alone. He's got two men to beat. He's got one behind him and one in front, and he's left it there behind. Oh, the fake backhand here from Willans, and then he turns it on Milhoja. Goes on and to try and run out to the side, give himself some space, working hard. He's given himself a lot of space here, and he's not going to slow down. He's got 30 seconds left, and he knows it. Puts on the gas, but in comes Namu here and gets the near side backhand. Only a little one. Juan Cruz Guevara follows it up with his backhand, and watch out for Castagnola, because he's the first one to turn onto this. Only 15 seconds left as they go over the halfway line. He brings it back into field. Willans has got back quickly on Milhoja to stop him, and Ambrosio will be keen just to get a few more yards onto it before the whistle goes for the end of the chukker. And there it is, the end of the chukker. And it was a good one, another good one. Two great chukkers. A little coming together at the end there. I think Willans may have just caught something, but he's all right. He'll talk to the umpires, but we'll take a break here at Polo Line TV, and we're halfway through this cracking game. Jehangiri are leading 5.5 goals, El Basha 3. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're back from the half-time break with the innovative play of the match, sponsored by Mayo Clinic Breakthrough Moments. He's moving up in handicap fast. We've got 2-on-1 up at the front here. Benzali looking good. Benzali's gone out to the side. Santa Marina in the air, brings it up toward the goal as Manu hunts him down on the near side. Now look at the skills to pay the bills, Santa Marina. Amazing skills though, Santa Marina in the air on the near side. So welcome back. We're about to get the second half of this game underway. Jehangiri versus El Basha. Crucial match. We're into basically the knockout stages now. The winners go through to the semis. 5.5 goals to 3 in favour of Jehangiri. Seen some great polo from both sides. Beautiful day here at the Dubai Polo and Equestrian Club. Dubai's premier destination for polo and other equestrian sports. Guests can enjoy world-class facilities, including the Riding Academy, if you want to learn to ride. Beautiful cellar restaurant, where you can sit and watch the horses in the arena doing their dressage or jumping. Dubai Polo Bar, which is situated right in front of the polo field here on the terrace. The Splash Pool Bar, so you can chill by the pool and have a drink. And, of course, we've got a spa and a pool and gym and a very versatile event facilities for all occasions. You can follow us at Polo Club Dubai on Instagram. And if you're ever in the country, in Dubai or the UAE, and you want to come and play some polo, whether you're a beginner, experienced, or a total beginner rider, or you've been riding and you're new to polo, or if you are already a polo player, come and join us at our academy here. The Polo Academy is the #1 academy in Dubai. And we've got more than 60 kids learning the art of polo, over 50 adults playing regularly. And it's also the only polo academy in Dubai with kids competing in international tournaments. It's a great place for polo holidays, polo clinics. You can bring your school, university, or just come with friends, stay for a week and play polo every single day. We can see on the screens there some of the highlights from yesterday, where Bangladesh had a massive win, taking them through to the semi-finals. They beat Equity 8 goals to 6.5. Sorry, not Bangladesh. It's Benzali. Apologies, in the orange. Benzali, the only team to win 3 games in a row. And then this is the UAE. They managed to beat Bangladesh. There's Lucero, the little legend, Monteverde, 12 years old, performing so well in the 12 goal. So we'll be back in action in a minute, just waiting for the umpire horses. Umpires get fresh horses halfway through the game. They're just on their way down now. We can have a look at some of the horses the players are getting on. Castagnola is on Danza. One Cruz on a horse called Colli. And Namu is on Cessna. Saad on Serbia. Those are the horses for Jehangiri. Tommy Willans is on Gajega. Elawan Badarello on Maravilla. Hani is on Vero. And Juanchi Ambrosio is on Antonia. The UAE Polo Federation Cup is one of the most sought-after tournaments and trophies. Beautiful trophy. It's a big silver eagle of a trophy, and it's one of the most sought-after, respected tournaments on the Dubai calendar. It was won in 2018 by Desert Palm with Heta and Bato Castagnola. In 2025, it was won by AM Polo, Sheikha Alia and her team, with the Oturi brothers. And in 2024 it is won by Bindrai, who are competing in this tournament in the game after this. They won this tournament in 2024. UAE and Ben Sali are the two teams already into the semi-finals. The winner of this will go through to the semis, and then the last spot will be taken by either Bindrai or Noon. Right, we're underway again in the second half of this crucial game. Namu winning the line out here for Jehangiri. Takes it across the middle of the field. He doesn't hang around. Flicks a little shot forward, and he's going himself. He does get hooked out, though, eventually, and Ambrosio turns it around. They play a different style of polo here, it seems. The El Basha team are very cool and calm at the back with Ambrosio and Willans, and then sending it up to the front. Jehangiri have a different style. They're more kind of active and electric. At the back again, cool, calm, calculated. Ambrosio plays it out to Willans. They never look rushed, these guys. Play beautiful polo together, and then when they get the chance, they send it up to the front. The two of them bringing the ball here. Namu putting the pressure on. Still, they need 3 unanswered goals to get in the lead. He just sneaks past here. Namu, Ambrosio does, brings it in toward the goal, opens up, leaves it then for Willans. They do good. They've got the ball all the way down the ground here together, and now he's found his little gap to run through, but they do get the stop in with one Cruz just meters in front of the goal. Jehangiri, and then we get a whistle. So well worked there by the two pros once more in their trademark play, coming around the back of each other, bringing it further and further down the ground. But the defense was good enough from Jehangiri at the end, and then a little foul has given away a 5B for Jehangiri, and they'll have to start all over again to get it back down the field. El Basha. Namu then on Cessna. He played this horse at the beginning of the game, the first half of the first chukker, sends that one up. Dante Castagnola waits for it and picks it up pretty well as well. Dante looking to go left, right, left, then goes out to the right, but he gets hooked. Coming through, watch out for Cessna here, but Hani, I think, had the line, forcing Sam Hyder had to go over to the near side. So we'll see what El Basha can do from here. Whether they'll bring it or get running. Ambrosio to Willans, out to the left. Willans holds on to it as Ambrosio goes forward. Then sends a pass out to the right. Look at this passing, it's so good between these two pros. Back onto it as Ambrosio, as Willans now goes forward. Namu comes to put the pressure on. Willans with Ambrosio with a little pass to Willans, who waits for it, picks it up beautifully on the near side, over to the offside, then puts on the gas and comes running around the outside toward the goal. Willans, the goal shot with the under the neck. It's hit the post and being cleared away from Jehangiri. Well, it's a beautiful passage of play by those two professionals, but no cigar right off the post. And Jehangiri have it right down on the far side here, but not for long. It's been stolen, put back into the mixer. Namu on Cessna, though, picks it up and takes it. It doesn't want to run. He leaves it there. He has it stolen here by Willans, but whistle goes. But good play. Ambrosio and Willans working so well together. Every time they get it, they get close to the goal, but the defense is just there in time from Jehangiri. Well, that time by the goalpost. And then they give away a careless foul and they get marched back to the halfway line again. Happening time and time again. Right then, Namu comes back around on Cessna. Juan Cruz Guevara is quite far forward. Dante stays out to the left. He'll wait for this one. Pick it up. Oh, he's missed it on the pickup and he's just come off the horse there. And they will blow the whistle as the horse will make her way back to the pony lines. Just wanted to pick that up as it came through, and he reached right off his horse. His horse took one step to the left, and he came off the side.
So I have a roll in because there's nobody on the end of that pass, but we'll check.
But she steadily managed. She put the brakes on as she got up to the pony lines and just went back to see her friends.
Just a question of
Namu's gone back probably to go and pick her up and bring her out. Also a chance for some of the other players to go and change horse. We are 4 minutes 30 seconds left of chukker number 3.
Giving the ball away.
So Castagnola off to pick up a different horse. Namu has also gone back and changed. He's got off Cessna. And he's got on Aliva. And we'll start the game with a throw-in. Dante Castagnola gets back on his horse. Different one this time. Divino. So just start with a throw in there. Comes out for Namu. He's picked that up beautifully. He doesn't waste any time. He's fast and furious, this Pakistani pro. Out to the left, opens up for a big cut shot. It's good. It's not got quite the angle, I don't think, and it's just going to run out over the sideline. Namu, though, he's electric. So quick out of those lineouts. Doesn't waste any time. Different style of playing, like I said, Jehangiri have to El Basha. At the moment, it's the fast and furious play that's winning. 5.5 goals to 3. These two pros, though, putting on a beautiful exhibition of passing polos. So nice. Look at that. 1-2 down the ground. One cruises all over Ambrosio. Hani then picks it up nicely behind, and Badarello can't get to it. The defence is often so strong. He did manage to come back around onto that Badarello, and Hani's back onto it as well with an under-the-belly shot. Doesn't come off, and one cruise comes round and turns it. I think I might recognise that big horse. It might be Lady Di. We'll have a check on that one as he sends it up to Saad, up to the front. Can't get hold of it. Willands has got it. And watch out for Ambrosio, the runner. Willands goes through himself, out to the right. He's being pushed hard. And he's out to the right. Is he going to go for the big under the neck? He does, and it's a massive one. What a strike. Textbook under the neck, and the flag goes up. That was a beauty. Goal lasso from Willands. Out to the right. The defence was good, but he just got a neck in front. Enough room to stretch out, lean forward, and bang that under the neck shot through the posts. World-class goal there, and a very important one. 5.5 goals to 4 now. This is the official time to change horse. Some players have already changed because they got a chance earlier on. So I think the horse actually that ridden by One Cruise is a horse called Gamu. So El Basha have stayed very calm, played quality polo, fantastic passing, especially between the two pros, Willands and Ambrosio. And they've certainly closed the floodgates, and they've had most of the possession, most of the territory as well, over the last few minutes. Jehangiri started off with a flurry, have been shut down recently. Let's see how it goes. We've got another 2.5 minutes of this chukka before going into the last. Umpire Bibieni puts the ball in. The backhand doesn't come off here for Badarello, and it's been picked up well by One Cruise. He has a look, sees Saad. Sees Castagnola and Saad go for the pass, but it doesn't get through to them. Namu, though, has got it at the back. He's come onto that well, read the play beautifully, waited patiently. One Cruise comes for the support, but he sends him back forward into the mixer. He's taken a shot. It's a long-range drive, up high and through the posts. Wow, that's talent, pure talent, and the crowd love it as well. He gives a sort of victory salute to his teammates, or his supporters back in the tent. What a strike from a standstill. got to be 90 yards out. Slow swing and lofts it over the posts. So having said that he plays hard and fast, that was just so calm and casual. Beautifully done by the Pakistani professional. Oh, and he's jumped onto this one. He almost literally jumped on it over to the near side, plays it forward. Backhand, though, comes in from Ambrosio. Picked up by Namu in the middle. Namu running forward, breaks away from his man. Comes through at speed here. Namu getting chased by Willans. Out to the right. Reaches out for it, tucks it under the belly, but it doesn't get through. Ambrosio is able to play the backhand. Look who's back onto it though. Again, it's this Pakistani pro. Namu back around the outside. Looking, this horse is fast. He's just run around everyone twice. And now he's coming back through the goal and scored another one with a windmill celebration this time. Namu has just scored 2 absolute rippers and put his team back into a comfortable lead. He did it earlier on, scoring back-to-back goals on Loopy. And now he's got onto another horse. And done it again, Namu. Aliva, the horse he's on at the moment. What a difference she's made. Back the ball goes in, and El Basha will be disappointed. They held on. They did so well, building back up into this game, and they've just let it slip. If you just give that man, Namu, a couple of inches, he takes a mile. He's got 2 quick goals. Here they go, though, building it up again. Namu again gets a steal. This time he gets beaten in the ride-off by Willans. Strong in defence, and coming around and picking it up is Ambrosio. He's got Willans behind him, but so's Namu waiting behind him. So he sends it up forward into the mixer. We've got 30 seconds left. Eluan is there, turning it in toward the goal, Badarello. But the backhand comes in for Jehangiri. The defence is just good enough. Time is ticking. Willans cleanly takes out the hook and picks up the ball, heads back toward the goal. Hasn't got long left to the chukker as he goes into the mix. He's followed up well by Ambrosio. And we get the whistle. Was that in front of the line? Was it a foul or was it over the sideline? I think it might have been inside the field. And it may have been blown with 1 second left. We get the whistle. I think may have been a foul. So we might start the chukker with a penalty. I don't know. We'll wait and see. We'll take a break here at Polo Line TV. Jehangiri on 7.5. El Basha on 4. We'll be back in a minute for the very last chukker. Welcome back. 7.5 goals to 4. Jehangiri lead. They've got their eyes on the semi-final. But El Basha are not giving up, playing some beautiful polo, and they may well have earned themselves a penalty in front of the goal here to start the chukker. We'll soon find out. Players are coming back onto the field. Saving the best horses to last very often. Sometimes they'll start on the best ones, bring them back later on. So this tournament sponsored by UAE, the National Electric Vehicle Charging Network. Penalty, it looks like, for El Basha, and that's just how they were going to want to start the last chukker. Umpires are blowing the whistle, calling in the last players for Jehangiri, just taking a little time to change horse, get back on the field. Well, watch out for Namu. Back on Loopy. We know what that horse can do, that chestnut with the sort of slightly high head carriage. With a long neck, but he scored 2 cracking goals earlier on that horse. Watch out for Loopy. And Namu, another couple of goals would seal the game, but El Basha also very, very well mounted. And they take the penalty and put it through fairly easily. So El Basha come back to the middle. 5 goals to 7.5. And they're going to throw in again. What do we got then? We've got 6.5 minutes of Polo left. Elsa is back on the field for underneath Willans. Chestnut Elsa that he played in the first. Oh, he's trying to sneak past his man, but he's always got Ambrosio backing him up. He's got his back here, Ambrosio, and now he puts it into the middle, back toward Willans. Dante Castagnola's got there first for Jehangiri. Whoa, the steal. Willans tried to get the steal. Castagnola gave him the slip and then sends it down the ground, and it's Juan Cruz Guevara breaking away. He's being chased by Badarello. Good shot on the near side. Now on the offside, up toward the goal. Juan Cruz Guevara looking for the breakaway, and I think he's done it. He has. Wow, out of nowhere. Castagnola gets a steal, and it's Jehangiri with the breakaway goal. They're so good at that. Out of nowhere, just bursting away and getting a goal. They've done it all game long, all tournament long. It's kind of their style. And it's a very effective style as well. They've got the horsepower to do so. There was no catching Juan Cruz Guevara when he got away there. 8.5 goals to 5. Ambrosio wins it. Sneaks past his man for El Basha, then sends it up. Trying to run, go fast, but the man at the front's been beaten. Backhand comes in from Juan Cruz Guevara. Honey answers it with a little backhand of himself. Coming back onto it though as Ambrosio picks it up well. Big ride-off on Castagnola and a shot through the goal. And that's what they need. They're fighting for it now, El Basha. They're getting closer. 6 goals to 8.5. Still, they need 3 unanswered goals, and they've got 4.5 minutes to do so. It's a big ask, but there's time enough to do it if they play like that. And it goes right out of the back of the line out. Picked up on the near side and passed to Ambrosio, but he didn't get away with it. Back onto it. The backhand comes off, but it's the pink shirts back onto it with Elsa and Willans. He turns it around. Doesn't waste time now. They know the clock is ticking. They've slightly changed their tactic here. They're playing a little bit faster. The boys in pink and blue. Jehangiri sweeping across on Loopy. This horse runs so beautifully across the ground. Look at her, eating the ground, getting away, riding hard and fast. Over the top, though, goes Namu, and they've got a chance to turn it around here. Oh, a bit of coming together here. And the umpires blew the whistle and will change. They'll change horse right in front of the commentary box, and the cameras here. We saw that. Umpires will discuss it, what penalty they give for this. I can't be giving my opinion over the loudspeaker.
Prof, there's no one obviously up for a pass, is there? We've got a 4 as it stands.
Yeah, that's all it is.
Yeah?
I've got ready to the left, but there's a black player in defence.
Yeah, happy with a 4?
Yeah.
Thank you.
So they've come and confirmed with the third man, Chris Hyde, and they've given a penalty 4 here in favour of El Basha. So it was Dante Casagnola came and rode the man into the play, and it's a 60-yard penalty now for El Basha with just over 3.5 minutes to go. Would take them to within a goal and a half. And we'll have an exciting last few minutes here. So players have gone to change for the last time. And Willans to take the 60. Oh, it's high, and through it goes. A little chip shot. It was like a little sand wedge, but it was just enough to loft over the players and over the line. Nice penalty. And this is it now. We've got a game on our hands. They can very well do this, El Basha. A couple of more goals will get them into the lead. Jehangiri, though, they've got to really watch out, El Basha. Any little slip-up, any mistake, and Jehangiri will pounce onto it. In it goes. Gets stopped in the middle of the line-out. Juan Cruz Guevara for Jehangiri. Works it out of the line-out. The backhand comes in, but Namu was there. He's always there. Picks it up on Mota here. Brings it himself a little bit here. As the man Ambrosio is chasing him behind, he sends it right up to the front. It'll go out to the right. Castagnola's trying to work his way round to it. Gets the under the neck shot. It was huge, but out wide only just. A good effort. A good attack from Jehangiri, wasting no time, but El Basha now with 2.5 minutes to get 2 goals. What have they got from the back line? Ambrosio brings it in. Willans this time goes ahead, runs up forward, but Namu will pick that up. He reads the play very well, but he wasn't there in time. Willans was coming down the line, charging. Namu had to cross in front of him to pick it up. Willans turning on the gas and charging onto that one. Namu was forced to foul if he came onto it, which he did, and the umpires are cantering past the halfway line here as if to take it to the next penalty spot. And another penalty chance to get within half a goal in the last chukker here, El Basha. They've stayed calm and been patient. The last few, the chukker and a half, they turned on the gas a little bit. Decided to run at them more than bring it. and it's paying off. And Willands has a 60-yarder. 2 minutes 18 seconds to go. This to get within half a goal, El Basha. Willands is a laser this time and it's through. Whoa! More like a 6-iron that time, straight through the posts, hard and fast. And now we have a game, 8.5 goals to 8 as they canter back to the middle. 2 minutes of Polo left. El Basha, having changed things up a bit, have got back into this game. Jehangiri, although they've got half a goal lead, are on the back foot. But we know how quickly they can turn things around. El Basha have won the line out there with a little flick backhand to Willands. He's not going to rush it though. He's going to check up and wait. Gets past it, gets around the outside and brings it back into toward the middle as Namu chases him, pushes it up. Can he get one of his under the neck shots in? No. Namu gets him in the ride-off and watches it go over the back line. Strong in the ride-off there was Namu on Moza. Great effort though from El Basha. They're now attacking, much more attacking play as this game closes down. We get a whistle. That will stop the clock at exactly 1 minute 18 to go. So Namu is going to hop on to another horse here. The last minute and 18 seconds. Wow, what a comeback from El Basha to get this close. Very important, both teams. They won't want to give away a foul at this last minute. The next goal is massive. Could well be the deciding goal. From the back line then, Namu, the 4-goal Pakistani professional. Takes it up to the 30 and then hits one out. Gets it through, only just. Still, he's got some space at the back here. He was happy to bring it and take it on a little bit further. Willands then gets the steal, comes back around onto it. Dante gets there first. Oh, but he's come across. He had to go near side there. Willands was quick to turn onto the line. Dante came on to get it, and he crossed over in front of Willands as he was heading toward the goal. We'll see that again on the replay. That horse of Willands did very, very well to stop Namu and then spin around so quick. Get back on the line, and he's earned his team a penalty. They're half a goal down. They've got a penalty, and there's 55 seconds left. It's been dropped on the 40-yard line. Wow. Well, El Basha, what a comeback. Great horse from Willands. He's on at the moment to spin round and get back onto that. Willands with the 40, and it's good. Through it goes. A massive drive for Willands and a massive goal. That takes them now into the lead. I believe for the first time in the game, they've kept cool and calm. They've worked their way back, and they've snuck into the lead in the last chukker now. 9 goals they've put through the post. 9 goals to 8.5. The scores stand. The ball goes in, and Willands wins it. All they've got to do now with 25 seconds is not foul and get the ball down the other side of the ground. Willands takes it around the outside. Looking for the hook is Namu, but he doesn't get it. Willands sends it back in toward the goal. It'll be the match winner if it goes through, and it's looking pretty good. Near side, and it is indeed the match winner. Willands has stepped up and won this game for his team. Que golazo from the line out all the way round the outside and through the goal, and they've only gone and won it. Got their place in the semi-final. El Basha, what a team, what a comeback, and what a player Willands is to come round and do that, to hit all his penalties so well under such pressure. Amazing performance from El Basha. Jehangiri were outstanding throughout. Really, really impressive. Played some beautiful polo. It was a different style of polo. With El Basha, they played the first half very, very calm and collected. A lot of passing, a lot of holding on to the ball and bringing it slowly from the back. And that wasn't really working out for them, with Jehangiri getting several goals and stretching out the lead. Toward the end of that game, it seemed like, whether it was intentional or not, El Basha switched it up and they just started running at them, putting Jehangiri on the back foot, getting them to panic a little bit, make mistakes, and it earned them the win. 10 goals on the board. They won by 1.5 goals in the end. Incredible comeback from El Basha in one of the best games of the tournament. 10 goals to El Basha, 8.5 to Jehangiri. So we can see how that went, chukker by chukker. Jehangiri ending the first chukker, 3.5 goals to 2. They held on to that lead all the way through the game. They were ended at half-time, 5.5 goals to 3. Third chukker ended 7.5 goals to 4. And then the last chukker was an amazing comeback for El Basha. Willands especially, I thought, was outstanding that game. He's such a, like I said, a well-rounded player. He's got it all. His intelligence to play calmly with Ambrosio and make the beautiful passes. Very, very solid in defence. And then those running goals were outstanding, but the penalties were very, very impressive as well. We'll see how he did on the penalties. We'll get the stats come up, but I think he hit every one and made them all count, which was essential in a game like that against a team like Jehangiri. That is a massive win for El Basha. Smiles all around, and they deserve them. Hani, very, very happy to get through to the semi-finals, and Willands, there he is, the man of the moment. What a goal to end it as well. Cool, calm on the penalties, and then fire in his belly for the goal out of the line out to secure it. Outstanding performance. Here we see the goals. The highlights, the first half, I imagine, will be from Jehangiri. This was a breakaway goal from Juan Cruz, picking up the pass from Dante Castagnola. And again, this was Namu. He was outstanding. And has a couple of really, really good horses scoring back-to-back goals. That one started to look there as they were going to break away and win. That was another one from Namu, where he just stopped his horse and slapped it through from long range, 90 yards out or more. And then Willands really played out of his skin when they needed him most. Incredible performance. That goal was phenomenal. Then the pass through here, the 1-2. Oh, he tried to save that one. It was a goal from Jehangiri. This was early on in the game. Jehangiri getting that goal from Saad. Jehangiri himself. Oh, what a performance. Both teams, really, really good polo. 12-goal polo. Felt like more than 12-goal, actually. Field goals. El Basha scored 5 field goals and 5 penalties. Jehangiri got 6 field goals. Throw-ins. It was El Basha won just a couple more throw-ins, 9-7. Very few fouls from both teams. That's so good to see. Just 4 fouls from El Basha and 5 from Jehangiri. And look at that, 5 out of 5 penalties for Willans and El Basha, which was phenomenal. It needed to happen, and he did it. And that's really what made the difference. Really, really well played from the whole team. Special mention, though, to that man, Willans. So thank you very much for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. Do stick around, grab yourselves a drink from the fridge and come back and hang around and come back and watch, where we've got the second game of the day. Another crucial game, a must-win, where we have Noon versus... we've got Noon versus Bindrai.